There are so many guys that have started trash can cleaning, but they're struggling with the same exact things. Whenever you own a service business, everything relies on getting paid by the customer, so of course people are scared of it. And in this video, I'm gonna finally answer the question all these can cleaners are struggling with and they can't get past to start. Stick around to the end of the video, as it's not just gonna save you time, but it's also gonna save you the thousands of dollars in the mistake that you're gonna make. The hardest part about running a service business is always gonna be the fact that you're so reliant on the customer. You're relying on the customer to message you back. You're relying on the customer to give you a service that's actually handleable and that lets you know all the information beforehand. Especially, you're relying heavily on the fact that the customer is going to pay you after you provide them the service. So now all the guys in my comment section that are trash can cleaners, especially the guys that I'm coaching that are making thousands of dollars with trash can cleaning, are saying, Matt, how can I charge the customer before the service even happens? That way there's no risk and I have all of the incentive to show up. The only thing I could say to that is that business is not sweet. Business is not pretty. You can go and do all this and that, and every single time you do something for your business, you're risking. Every time that you go out and you want to buy some equipment so that you can start this little business, you're risking the fact that you just wasted all that money if you don't land any customers with your marketing strategy. Every single time you go out to a job, you're risking the fact that the customer just might not pay you. If you need help keeping up with customers, sending estimates, invoices, or collecting payments from all of your customers for free, then check out QuoteIQ in the App Store and the Google Play Store, or you can try any paid tier right now for just $1 at myquoteiq.com, which is going to be the first link in the comment section and the description. Also, if you sign up for any tier for a year using my link, you're going to get a free coaching call with me. And so truthfully, to answer this question, can you charge the customer for a low ticket service before you even offer them the service? And in the quoting process, you send them a quote and they send the money over to you. From my experience, especially low ticket services, customers do not take as seriously as you would think. They don't want to sign contracts saying this, that, the other. They don't want to pay you up front because they don't know you. Unless you have mass credibility and you've been in service for a long time, and these people know who you are and they have friends that have serviced you, they have friends that have referred you to them, you might be able to pull something like that off. But trust me, if you're just Joe Schmo with your mobile detailing business or your trash can cleaning business, these people are not going to pay you up front. So that being said, you have to take every single safety precaution possible. This isn't just you being careful, like you're having customers sign contracts because they said, oh, he scratched my vehicle, and now they're suing you and now they're trying to take your business from you. I'm talking about minuscule things as far down the line as you getting paid. It's very important, but it's also something you wouldn't think would be that serious. Like, hey, everybody's just going to pay me, right? Everybody's a good person. No. The safety precautions you need to take is figuring out a price range to where you're getting good people. You're getting solid customers that are not going to take you for granted, that are going to respect you, that are going to appreciate you, and that are going to have you come and service them as many times over as they can. And these are people that you trust. Not everybody can afford your prices, which is why you set them the way you do. I don't think it's petty of you to try to go through your QuoteIQ and check out where the customer lives, or even use Google Earth, search up their address, see where they live, see the kind of house they have. And if this is the kind of customer that you want to service, I've done some raunchy customers. I've gone into trailer parks. I'm talking, I went back 2-3 trailer parks deep into another trailer park and serviced this customer, and it was extremely uncomfortable. I'm not scared of anything around me, but it's also just people looking at you. You have no idea where you are. You're so deep in, also servicing a customer that probably can't really afford your service. So now you're at the highest risk of somebody not paying you, and the highest risk of something happening to your equipment, to you, to your business, and you can only hope for the best and hope that you end up coming out of it. So you want to take the precautions now and end up getting the customers that you want to service. There's dream customers out there all over the place, and they're all within the medium price range. And everybody has this weird misconception that whenever you're offering a service and you have a business, that you have to take every single customer that possibly comes your way. This is not true. There's a reason that you're leveling up your marketing in order to get the kind of customers that you want, in order to get the credibility and the appreciation you want, so that you have longevity in the business. It's not always about the guy that does the most volume of jobs makes the most amount of money. It's not true. He could either have the most ridiculously low prices, or he services the dream customers that he wants. He gets the recognition he wants, and then he has a good time and enjoys offering the service rather than getting beat down by people who don't deserve to get the service done by him. And by any means, I do not have a 7-figure trash can cleaning business. I do not know everything. If you guys want to go out and try to offer customers for them to pay you before the service, I'm just letting you know that you're going to lose that customer immediately. Not only are they going to be like, hey, I'm not going to do that, but they're not going to respond to you anymore. And if that's worth losing your lead because you don't listen, then that's what you have to learn. I've even made a ton of other videos about it. Customers do not want to be asked 100 different questions. If you're not making the situation between you and the customer as convenient as possible for them, then you're not going to get the service. You're not going to make any money. You're also not going to get recognition. You're not going to gain credibility, and you're not going to gain experience on how you can keep getting better because you cross the line. If you guys want to learn how I've made thousands of dollars with low ticket services like trash can cleaning and mobile detailing, check out the second link in the comment section description. There you're going to gain access to our school community. In the community, we have multiple courses, including my own course on trash can cleaning, as well as the course that I explain how I've gotten my first $10,000 in clients for completely free. In the community, you're also going to get access to the before and after pictures that I use to land these jobs, as well as an entire community full of like-minded individuals who want to start these low-ticket services. So if you're ready to get started, check out the second link in the comment section description. We're running a special discount for the first couple people that do join, so if you want to lock it in at the cheapest price and get the most value, join today. I don't want anything to ever come across like, hey, Matt doesn't understand. I'm a can cleaner. I completely get it. I've ran multiple different services: lawn care, trash can cleaning, mobile, snowball stand, everything. Most of the things that you can think of, it's all come down to the fact that you cannot charge customers beforehand. A lot of people think that you're going to scam them. It doesn't matter how much credibility you have until a certain extent, right? If you've obviously done a significant amount of jobs and people have seen that and you know the people that you're servicing, if you have recurring jobs that you end up getting, of course, these people might pay you ahead of time. If you want to be safe rather than be sorry, because nobody wants to go out, offer a service, and then nobody pays you, that's got to be the worst feeling. And trust me, I understand it. I've actually come across a couple jobs where I've applied a service, mobile detailing most of the time, because it's a little pricier than trash can cleaning. If somebody that you offer trash can cleaning to doesn't pay you $20, that's ridiculous, especially because now you have their address. I never understood the comfortability by these customers to think that somebody like me wouldn't come back and be like, hey, what the heck are you doing? Or, you know, if you have a contract in place, customer is now legally obligated to pay you. But trying to get a customer to sign something like this is just never going to happen. They don't want to be uncomfortable. They don't want to think that now they're locked into something super difficult and super like, okay, this is legally binding, because the customer situation, the way that you sell the most amount of things to a customer, the way you offer the most amount of services, make the most amount of money, do the most amount of volume, and beat other guys, is being able to offer the customer a more convenient situation. This is why I tell people all the time in mobile detailing, why are you trying to get the most ridiculous setup, and now you have to schedule people out a little too far, and you're not trying to run it as a side hustle anymore. Now you want to run it as a career. I don't know how long you expect customers to wait to have their vehicle detailed or wait to have their trash can cleaned. Once you have such a large basis of a customer volume and your marketing strategy is fire, the quality that you're offering services is fire. Say you're running and you have a $100,000 trash can cleaning trailer. Okay, cool. So now the volume that you're going to have to service in order to pay off all this equipment that you now have, all this overhead from these ad spend, everything, unless you have a solid free marketing strategy, you are now screwed, because customers do not want to wait this long. Everybody is inconvenient. That's why I always say, make it as convenient as possible. I don't want to own a mobile detailing shop. I don't want to own a trash can cleaning trailer, because now it's going to take me way longer to get in and out of jobs. It's going to take me longer to be able to set something up with a customer, because if $100,000 can cleaning trailer is not something that you're going to roll around with 24/7, it's something that you're going to have stowed away, and now you're going to have to say, hey, listen, I can come on this day whenever I service these other 10 clients, which with trash can cleaning, it makes a little bit more sense, because people understand, okay, he's not going to come and clean my trash can before can pickup day, whenever all the trash goes out. I will never remove somebody's trash, clean their trash can, and put the trash back in. I've had a lot of situations where customers have had me whenever it should have been trash pickup day, so trust me, you're going to run into some ridiculous things. People act like they don't even know when their trash comes, and the guys never ended up coming. So I pull the trash out of the can, I clean the trash can, and she says, hey, listen, just put it in the over there, put it in the guy's trash can across from me. That's my neighbor, he's not going to care. Well, what do you do if their can is full? You need to put the trash back in the can you just cleaned, and then you kind of get rid of everything that you just offered in that customer service. And then now whenever they check out the quality of their can, they're seeing trash in there. Immediately their mind is clicked off into thinking, okay, this wasn't worth it. Why did I just do this? You want to make it as convenient as possible for the customer to see and feel the results. If they can smell the trash can, the Fabuloso, there's no trash in it, everything is squeaky, everything is clean, and you've provided them now a wash that they can't go without, because you reset that baseline. With mobile detailing, it's a big stressor. Everybody, after you have provided that first cleaning, always comes back. Trust me, they're going to come back. Even if they go to a car wash, they go to a Benny's down the street, they're eventually going to come back, because it's more convenient for them in their lives. That's why these service businesses are getting so big, and people are able to flip it from now what it was a side hustle. Now it's a career. They're living off of this money, which a side hustle can easily transition up. But you have to remember, as long as you can still scale up and make it as convenient as possible for the customer, that should be your number one priority, because without that, you're not going to get jobs, you're not going to make money, and you just went and quit your 9 to 5 because you thought this side hustle was now a career, but it's not manageable because you're losing this customer service you had beforehand.